Good morning, YouTube. Stevie here. It is Thursday morning. About what time is it? 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. I'm here in where am I at? I don't even know where I am. Newton, Iowa. That's where I am. I loaded an Alsip yesterday afternoon. I delivered. I delivered not far from Alsip. That was kind of a mucked up deal. Not terrible, but just not good. To C.H. Robinson cross stock, where I unloaded at, and I don't know. It's just a weird deal the way they do it. I did a drop and hook there last week on Friday. That worked out. Or drop, actually, it wasn't drop and hook, just a drop. That worked out good, but and then loaded an ounce up and bounced over here to Iowa. I did stop at the I-80 yesterday and got had a cheeseburger and French fries. I like to stop at I-80 when I go by. I know I'm not supposed to be eating out this month, which I did pretty good the first couple weeks, but not so good the last couple weeks. I got to get back on track next month. But they got really good French fries at I-80. I could have got the buffet because the chicken looked pretty good, but I was afraid to have mashed potatoes that late because it was, what time was it then? It wasn't dark out, but it was close. Well, it was dark when I left, actually. 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock. But anyway, I was afraid to have potatoes that late at night because that gave me heartburn like crazy, potatoes and gravy that late. But then I drove over here almost to, where did I say that? Newton. Almost to Newton. Actually, it's the exit where the Speedway is, where Iowa Speedway is. Iowa Speedway's to the south of 80, and this little town is just north of 80. And a paper place, they make flyers and things like that. I have rolls of paper. My appointment was for 8. I got here at 7, which was right at their shift change. And then the boy that runs the forklift, he had to haul a bunch of paper rolls, he said, to the presses. For the first shift was getting rolling, and he had to move some paper, or take some papers to them for whatever product they were doing. They were getting rolling. So he said, I might be just a little bit. I got to get them taken care of. And I told him, I said, there's no rush. I said, I'm not even supposed to be here till 8 o'clock. So whenever you get to it, we'll be fine. Which is sometimes a dangerous thing to say. Because then they really don't get in a hurry. But I'm going to say something that is not geographically, politically correct. And the people from the South will not like this. But I would always rather get loaded or unloaded in the Midwest than the South. Folks up here have a bit more gumption. I'll just say it that way. Now, that's not true every place, of course. That's not 100% across the board. But especially in the ag world, if you've got a chance to make a delivery and it's an ag product, you can almost guarantee that unless there's a problem on their end, you're not going to be there very long. They're going to get you loaded or unloaded the best they can, as quickly as they can, and you'll be on your way. Unlike food service, which is probably the worst of any place to deliver, I don't know how. There's a girl I started watching. She come across my feed. Slime Pack Nation, Slime Pack 390. I don't remember what it is. You look Slime Pack up, she'll come right up. She's a Prime driver, refrigerated. I think she leases. Yeah, I'm sure she does. And she has good videos. She puts out good videos. She's from one of the Carolinas. I can't remember which. And she does a really good job with her videos. And so I like to listen to her while I'm driving along. Anyway, so she's doing prime loads. Now, I think she likes to run at night because she seems like she's always running at night. But I think she likes to drive at night or be up at night. But it's not uncommon for her to set 4 or 5 hours all the time. I mean, all the time. And then you got to deal with the lumpers, and you got to deal with all that other stuff. The reason why I brought up that Prime, that's refrigerated, which is food service. And even food service on dry van, they're not good at all. Especially when you got to deal with the lumpers, and it's a weird system. You guys all know, I mean, but you guys that aren't truck drivers, but maybe don't know, but there's these lumpers. You got to pay the lumpers to unload your trailer, but then a lot of times, even if the lumpers get it unloaded right away, then you got to wait for somebody from that company to come and count what the lumpers unloaded, and then make sure nothing's damaged. So it's a process. I do hope to get a haircut this weekend. I just noticed I got a mess going on there. But anyway, yeah, you get back into the ag world, that's where you really want to be, because they will get you unloaded. You go to a co-op or an ag supply company, you ain't sitting long. They and these paper places are tricky. The next load I'm getting is out of Marion, Iowa, going down to Henderson, Kentucky. The Marion is a recycle place, so it's probably going to be baled paper or baled cardboard. And that's going to a Pratt in Henderson. Now, that can get sketchy. I've been to Pratt. There's a Pratt not very far from my house in Valparaiso. They unload their paper pretty good. Baled paper. I have not been to the Henderson. I've been to this Henderson paper plant several times, lots of times. But it's always been with rolls. That's a brand new plant. Well, brand new a year ago. Last year, I think they started it rolling. So I was hauling paper rolls down from Valparaiso, big rolls, big, like they only fit 5 in a trailer, till they got the plant rolling, till they got their recycle side rolling. Well, this will probably be on the recycle side. So I don't know how that loads or unloads, but they don't get in any big rush on the big roll side to get you unloaded. It can get sketchy. Matter of fact, I've loaded rolls out of there, and it was even worse in terms of getting in and out of there on the roll paper side. Maybe it was because they were new. I don't know. Or, kind of a new plant. Because even in Valparaiso, other than it's hard to get back into that dock, they usually load you pretty fast. I mean, you're not there an hour. So this will be, like I said, I've never delivered bales of paper down there. So that'll be interesting. But then they haven't given me my reload out of there. God forbid they do that. But I'll probably have a load coming out of Evansville or something like that. And so, long story short, it's been a good week. And I'll give the breakdown maybe on the Sunday video or the Monday video. But we, in terms of how we hit our goals, because this is the end of the month. Today's the last day of the month. No, tomorrow's the last day of the month. And we didn't hit our mileage goal, 10,000 loaded miles, but we hit our revenue goal and loaded miles, the rate goal. So it's actually okay that we didn't hit the 10,000 because we made it up on the other. So the all miles rate and the loaded mile rate is over what we hope. So we're almost done. God bless everybody. We'll talk again soon. Hope everybody has a great day. get out there and enjoy this beautiful weather.